Hi student, how are you? In previous video, teacher explained about the air pressure. Now we will continue our lesson with the application of the principle of air pressure. You had learned in previous video that there are two factors that affect the air pressure, volume and the temperature. The smaller the volume of air, the higher the air pressure exerted. The higher the temperature, the higher the air pressure exerted. This relationship or principle will be applied in some of equipment and a situation in our daily life. A syringe. When a piston of a syringe is pulled up, the volume of air in the syringe is increased. Apabila ombor pincagari ini ditarik ke atas, isi padu udara di dalam pincagari ini akan bertambah. As we know, when the volume of air increase, the air pressure will become decrease. Apabila isi padu udara bertambah, ruangan di dalam sini pun bertambah. Maka zara-zara udara kurang berlanggar menyebabkan tekanan udara di dalam pincagari ini pun turut akan berkurang. However, naturally, surrounding us consists of the atmospheric pressure. Therefore, the higher atmospheric pressure from the outside will push the water flow into the syringe. Tekanan atmosfera di luar yang lebih tinggi akan menolak air ini untuk masuk ke dalam pincagari. A drinking straw. When the air inside the straw is sucked out, the air inside the drinking straw is removed. Therefore, a lower area of air pressure exerted inside the straw, while the higher atmospheric pressure, which exists naturally in our surrounding, will push the water and the water will flow into the straw. But when a hole is appear on the straw, it's more difficult for us to suck the water. This is because the hole makes the air pressure inside the straw is equal with the pressure outside the straw. This will make this situation become equilibrium force. Therefore, the water will remain the same. Apabila wujud lubang pada straw, tekanan udara di dalam straw adalah sama dengan tekanan udara di luar straw. Ini menyebabkan keadaan menjadi seimbang dan air tidak dapat ditolak masuk ke dalam straw. Siphon. Siphon is a simple method normally used when people change the aquarium water. It's worked by using a tube. This tube is initially filled with water. Then one end of this tube will put into the water while the other end of the tube is placed on an empty bucket. When the water in the tube flows out, a low pressure area is produced inside the tube. The higher atmospheric pressure will then push the water so that it flows into the tube, which causing the water to flow continuously. Manneberg hemisphere. The Manneberg hemisphere is a pair of a large copper hemisphere with mating rims. They are usually used to demonstrate the power of atmospheric pressure. When the air is pumped out, the space inside the Manneberg hemisphere becomes vacuum. The air pressure in it becomes zero. The higher atmospheric pressure outside pushes into the hemisphere, causing them to stick together. A plunger. When a plunger is pressed downwards, the air inside it is pushed out. The lower pressure area is produced. The higher air pressure outside presses on the sucker and makes it to stick to the surface of the sink. When the plunger is pulled upwards, the higher air pressure inside the pipe pushes out the dirt that lodged in it. This is made the plunger is a tool that used to clear blockages in a drains or in a pipes. Vacuum cleaner. When the switch is turned on, the motor rotates the fan to suck the air out of the vacuum cleaner. The lower pressure area is produced in it. The higher atmospheric pressure outside pushes air and dust into the vacuum cleaner. Until here now, in next video, teacher will explain about the relationship between the altitude and the atmospheric pressure. So see you in next class.